Hi, I'm Teyjah, and I'm here at Art Vancouver in 2017, and I'm totally enjoying this show. I want to talk to you a little bit about this painting, which I called Codex. Why Codex? Because I don't know, it seemed to talk to me for some reason. So, how this one started, or finished I should say, is I started off about 10 to 12 years ago. I got this published in a book, but being an experimental artist, unfortunately, I never made notes. So I was trying to figure out how I had initially done this. So I went through lots of paint and lots of different techniques trying to figure out, okay, how did I do this? So as I was going along with this, I did a couple of experimental pieces, such as this one. This one's called Eyes of Horus, and there's a couple of eyes in here that I can see. And so I liked the way the application happened, and I discovered that it all had to do with knowledge about the consistency of paint, how thick, how thin, and the actual application with the brush. So I didn't remember that 12 years later, but this time I made notes. So when I came to this one, I finally had figured out roughly how thick or thin my paint had to be, and I put some gels down, and then I put some symbols in here, my favorite symbols that I like, such as the circle, and this is a medical symbol in actual fact. And so I just went sort of, decided to do some experimental symbols. Oh, this is rain, one of my favorite symbols, because it rains a lot in Vancouver. But in any case, so then as soon as I figured out the formulation, I said a prayer and I did my application, and I did everything wet. So there wasn't a single dry area there. And again, I was very, very happy that where I wanted it to stick and not blend into the paint, like here, these edges didn't blend, and that's what I wanted. I did not want these to blend. So I had to be really careful how I applied my paint and how thickly and the application of it. And over here, I wanted it to all bleed. I wanted some of the white to bleed into this copper and vice versa. And so this took about 2 days to dry. So not a fast technique. And so that's basically how this one was created. And it all has to do with consistency of the paint, how thick or thin you want it, as well as how you apply it. And that's a big secret there. So we got that down pat now, and we will be able to reproduce this again. This time I made notes, so it's all done. Thank you for listening.